Black Americans come forward, and even Black Canadians, you guys feel like you're better than Africans. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. A lot of times they also feel like they're better than like Caribbeans as well.
Actually, yeah.
The funny thing is, all of you were on the same boat.
All
They fell off the boat by the water. Caribbeans fell off the boat by the water when they were taking them to America.
Third world countries.
We are better. I don't want to even put comparison. We have the same color of skin. I guess that you guys have been through a lot, like with racism and slavery and all of that. I'm sorry that was your story. And now coming to the country, you are like an hypocrite because you treat us quite similarly to the way white people have been treating you guys. Yeah. And it's worse for us because now we have to deal with white people and we have to deal with Black Canadian and Black American.
In a black neighborhood for quite a while, I saw how they treated white people. It's not very good. And yet all the hate is on white males.
You would get beat up if you said something racial to a black person.
Mm-hmm. You saw that happen?
Yes.
Almost exclusively white communities exist all around the United States off of paper merely because of socioeconomics, and that if you are wealthy enough, everyone who becomes wealthy enough will buy into a more or less white-only gated community. But I would not be able to afford that outside of, working my entire life to build up a bunch of businesses, but I would like to have kids.
I want my kids to be taught that their ancestors did great things, not that they were the villains of history.
Correct, and Arkansas is nice. As far as I know, the laws are you just need to let them know that you're going to be homeschooling, and then after that, there's no testing that you need to do, or they don't really check up on you.
The first community that really went after us was the r/Jewish subreddit. I had CPS come out here because they had complained to CPS trying to get my kids taken away. The health department has come out here. Complaints, they just blanket made complaints to everyone. I mean, I do have Mein Kampf, but I think that's just historically relevant.
Who read that one?
Mein Kampf?
Yeah.
Guys, I need to know your thoughts about this topic. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by and supporting your girl on this channel. So all credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, lately it feels like America is slowly breaking into pieces. Now stay with me. Not physically, but socially. Everywhere you look online, in the news, in everyday conversations, people keep bringing up race. You talk about the black, the white, Latinos, Asians. Everybody is in their own corner, arguing, shouting, defending, or attacking. And the crazy part is that most people are not even bad people, right? Most people just want to live their lives. Most people just want to hustle, just want to provide and fend for their families. They are just living in a country where every topic somehow turns into a racial argument. A simple discussion becomes a debate. A disagreement, if care is not taken, springs up quickly and turns into a fight. A mistake turns into an headline, guys. And the question is that, are Americans becoming more divided? Or are they finally seeing what they have been holding inside for years? Because the tension is real. I don't know if you guys see it, but the tension online between races is real. The discomfort is real. And you can almost feel the separation. And one thing about America today is that social media runs the emotions. Yeah, either you agree or not. Social media runs the emotions. Because, number one, if a black person gets treated badly, right, it goes viral. If a white person feels attacked unfairly, it goes viral. If two people misunderstand each other, guys, TikTok will just turn it into a national crisis. When people are not talking to each other anymore, they are talking at each other through screens. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And if you talk to black Americans, they will say that, and I quote, "We've been dealing with this forever. Nobody listens unless it is recorded." And white Americans also have things to say. They'll say they are tired of being blamed for the things that they did not do personally. Guys, I feel that both sides have feelings, both sides have fears, but nobody pauses long enough to hear the other side. And social media shows no mercy. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's see what these other beautiful creators have to say.
Funniest part about that whites only town in Arkansas.
Black folks ain't mad, and you're mad, we not mad. So there's a brand new whites only town in Arkansas, and the gag is black people don't even care. Now, I've seen the comments. Why aren't black people upset? Why are you mad about this? We gonna clear this up right now. Nobody's upset, Poo-Poo. See, the one thing black people ain't gonna do is lose sleep over other people that want to create a safe space for themselves. Build your own little town, plant a flag, that's fine. Hang a welcome sign. Whatever makes you feel good. Honestly, we gotta be real about something, because I saw the interviews, I saw the clips. This ain't a town of exceptional people. I mean, think about it. If you drop everything to move to this town, you probably already didn't have much going on anyway, right? And that's not shade, that's facts. So the question is again, why should black folks care? This is the part that cracks me up the most. Y'all want us to care. I see the confusion in your eyes, I see it. Y'all like, don't the blacks care? Don't they want to be where we are? Nah. We just want to make sure when we build our communities, we're not cheated out of the things that we're supposed to have. That's all we care about, boo. And it's wild because history has shown as soon as black people do build their own thriving spaces, what happened? Some of your people roll up and burn the whole thing down. But we're supposed to believe now y'all just want to be left alone. Child, I'm going to tell you what really gave it away for me, though. The fact that they ran to the media. That's not privacy, y'all. That's desperation. Numbers must be low. If you got to beg the evening news to let them know that you exist, waitlist my ass. See, if black folks were building their town, the media would be the last people that we want to know about it. We gatekeep. We ain't trying to broadcast. But y'all couldn't wait to hold a press conference. That's not security, that's thirst. So no, we're not upset, we're not jealous, we're not even plotting to crash your party. Because truth be told, we really don't care. And honestly, that's what really bothers y'all.
Today's society, it's perfectly fine for someone who looks like me to say black power, but when a Caucasian person flips it and says white power, they're viewed as racist. Someone who looks like me can say black-owned business. But when a white person says support white-owned business, deemed racist. See where I'm getting at? Now, if someone who looks like me says, I'm only going to date within my race, no one even bats an eye. But if a Caucasian person says it, oh my goodness. So then say someone's rebuttal to that is, oh, well, once upon a time, black people were seen as less than in society. Well, let's just say some black people owned other black people, but that's a whole other conversation. We won't go into that. Also, black people in society were not the only ones that were seen as less than. You have Asians, you have a lot of other people in America that have gone through things and are not saying, woe is me. But let's follow that logic through, right? So say, black people were seen as less than, therefore, we need to use this, we are powerful, we are beautiful, whatever, right? Insert black in front of it. At what point does that stop? 100 years down the line? 20 years down the line? You see where I'm getting at? If you're saying, this is us, this is okay, and this is you, and this is not okay, where is progress to happen, right? I think Morgan Freeman says it perfectly. He says, if you want racism to end, stop talking about it. Stop talking about race. Now, the only reason I'm talking about race right now is because it's very prevalent. We are, as a society, obsessed with race, mostly from the left. But yeah, conservatives such as myself have to talk about it to bring light and to show the hypocrisy that is continuing to happen every day. Everyone's beautiful. All lives matter. Just getting that clear. Support small-owned businesses. There you go.
Guys, sometimes I ask myself, and I'm like, are black and white Americans are they going to ever, unite? Are they going to ever see each other in a way, that removes this color of skin barrier? Is it going to ever be possible? Because it looks like America keeps drifting apart, right? And I feel it's not because they hate each other, but because the internet rewards conflict than peace. And honestly, I mean, America has always had racial tension, right? One race feels superior to the other and all of that. And that is not new. I mean, everybody has a camera these days. Everybody has a platform. Everyone has an opinion and everyone reacts fast. And these moments are not always private. They explode in seconds. And the division feels bigger because we see every argument, we see every misunderstanding. I mean, there is no breathing space. And the truth is that most black and white Americans still work together. They still shop together. They live together. They laugh together. And most of them are not even fighting in real life. They are fighting online. So, I'm not like, is it that social media is the cause of this, or is it that people just come online to just talk about these things because that is what, that's the viral topic that is online? Because I really do not understand it. But the question I want to ask is that, would Americans ever slow down long enough to understand each other again? Because right now it's getting scary how fast people turn against against the other. Guys, I really do not get it. And the world is watching. Oh my goodness. I need to know your thoughts in the comment section about this. What do you think about this, racial profiling in the United States? And do you think all races can actually, come and live together without somebody talking evil about the other person? Let's see what the other creator has to say.
If you are a person of color, if you know or love a person of color, or if you think the United States of America would be boring if it was just made up of people who look like me, then I need you to listen, because I'm going to post on Saturday about the Department of Homeland Security's social media post that said, quote, "The stakes have never been higher and the goal has never been clearer. Remigration now." And that post went kind of viral, and I've had a lot of questions about, are there any updates? And I'll be honest with you, since Saturday, I've been reading about this nonstop, and the answer is yes, there are some updates, and the updates make the original post even more concerning. First, let's clear this up. The DHS post was real. It is real. It has been cited in multiple places. What I haven't seen is any public walkback from DHS. They haven't said, oh, we were hacked, or oh, it was poor wording. No clarification by what they meant by remigration. So we can assume safely that silence is a choice. Next, we look at what Trump himself has been saying. Since Thanksgiving, he has posted about reverse migration. And that's what remigration is, reverse migration. Take the people from here and migrate them back to their original land. And it doesn't matter. They have said this does not apply just to people who are non-citizens. They're talking about citizens too. But first, they say the first step is permanently pausing migration from all third world countries. Permanently pausing migration from all third world countries. So we've got DHS saying remigration now, Trump saying only reverse migration can cure this, and we're going to permanently pause migration from the entire regions of the world. These aren't normal policy phrases. They line up almost word for word with language used by the European far right to describe removal of people and controlling those who come in, and they even use that phrase to apply to citizens. And it's not just talk. I wish it were. But in the days around the DC shooting, the administration has actually paused or drastically slowed all asylum decisions. All asylum decision, especially for Afghans and other groups labeled high risk. The visa processing from countries has been frozen or heavily restricted, and agencies are announcing that they are, quote, restoring integrity to legal immigration, which in practice means they're raising barriers for people who are trying to come here and stay here legally. So when you connect the dots, you have one, a deadly accident involving an immigrant, which was the DC shooting. 2, the president calling for reverse migration and permanent pauses. And 3, DHS saying remigration now. 4th, followed by immediate policy shifts that make it harder to stay in or enter the U.S. You see a clear pattern. Language that comes from white nationalist Europe is now being echoed by governments while policies move in the same direction. So yeah, there have been updates, and none of them make that original post look any better. I'm going to do more on this series of remigration because there is also a lot more here, and it's a lot darker than it looks like on the surface.
Guys, when you look at everything, you look at the tensions, the arguments, the misunderstandings, or whatever that is going around, and the racial talks between the black and the white Americans, you really understand something deeper. America is already stressed. And then politics comes in and turns the pressure up even more. Because when Trump and his team started talking about remigration, people are like, okay, it's targeting immigrants and minorities. And suddenly, the entire country went from debating everyday issues to debating who belongs in America and who has the right to stay. Because Black Americans are watching like, wait, if you can remove one group of people, what stops you from removing others? And some are also saying that, some Black Americans are saying that we own this land, you cannot remove us. And white Americans are divided too. Some are supporting the policy, and some are saying that it is too, extreme. And America does not even agree on what American, what being an American means anymore. Because is it citizenship? Is it history? Is it race? Nobody knows, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And I feel that until America answers the question on who they are really and who they are together, the racial divide will keep widening and the tension will keep building, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because I feel this present moment America feels divided by race. Let me know your thoughts. I really want to hear from you. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Ciao.